You send me invite? Wearing all white.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Cincinnati Bengals and the San Francisco 49ers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. It'll be Joe Mixon, born in nearby Oakley, California. They find some open field here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
And that's how you get started and open up a game. Really well-blocked play. Picked up a nice chunk of yardage. If you're the offensive line, that's exactly what you've talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control. And they gave their running back plenty of room to rumble.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Now it's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Levante David in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Mixon running wide side. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 7th play now, this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Here's Burrow. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
McPherson's kick is good, and the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
I'm right here, little punk.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson, and the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful to get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And out across midfield down to the 45. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Again, it's Henry. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The Niners at 7-3 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
15 for the Niners there, but first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Bengals have recovered it. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it is the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into it a little lackadaisical because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. The Bengals on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Burrow on play action. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go.
Give me that ball, punk.
Instead, it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. Back deep is DJ Chark. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. He'll take it at the 42. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A 1st down carry for Henry. Uses the stiff arm and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back
This
into
dude
this football game.
did what I thought he did. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. He's glowing. He's glowing. Uh-oh. Chirac, he glowing.
One shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the 49ers are
He glowing, bro.
Extra point up and good.
I mean, good for you.
And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. And they're going to have really good starting field position.
I thought you was gone after a minute.
The Bengals drive about to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Down at the 25.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now Burrow. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Now it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
Burrow will throw. Fighting to stay upright. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now San Francisco going to call their second.
I had the safety. I was coming for you. I was coming for you. Nah, it's too late.
Down off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it.
That's big. That's big.
When you're playing against a defense this good,
wow. Didn't see that.
That's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Henry. Even with that broken tackle, can't go very far. Stop short of the
What's he doing? Oh, okay, I see. He's don't fake an injury to stop the momentum.
The next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 3rd down, Henry. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 96 yards rushing for him.
Just right here starting to get it going now. He's starting to get it going.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the
I mean,
so
I'm waiting for it.
this off. Got a good gain out of it.
You know what's
and
coming.
You need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled him with the inside run.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Man, out here doing some work.
Carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Henry running right. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Check it right here, boy. Something else.
2nd and 3.
Check it right here. It's something else right there.
Head of the sticks, whatever you want to call it. 7 yards on 1st down. That fits the bill.
This work right now.
Got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Looking for
Get out.
Sharp, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off.
Get out of here.
And he will bring it back.
Right.
It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Did not get that.
They didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked
Did not get it.
After the interception
Sorry.
return for a touchdown,
He did.
I was thinking to
Face
myself,
close.
get kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling.
Sorry.
Maybe you
One
catch the
run, that's all it
defense on their
takes.
heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change,
You know the deal.
right? There's a turnover, you take it away.
Goal line,
Stuck it
come
in
on.
the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball
see.
behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll drop to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass.
Oh,
Wasn't going to
baby.
work there, and now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Oh, are they? Seven and 3.
They'll throw now on the final play. They set up the screen for Henry. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll try the right side with Henry. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. That leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. A quick pass here. He's got Shepard. And he's going to
hand that, little punk, little sissy.
And that'll keep the drive alive. Henry will get it. He's been busy today.
Hand that, you little sissy. You don't put the hand in that? Would you put the hand in that little cookie jar, see what dilly willy is?
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He's got this down to the 35.
He cooking. He cooking right now. He going any which way, left, right. Where's he going?
A handoff, running left. Henry.
Man, cooking right now.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I'll even be stopped.
Again to Henry. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. They'll break the huddle and come up on the
Feeling some type of way, Henry. I feel you. Feeling some type of way, big dog.
And he's going to be intercepted.
Oh, my God.
Thus far. And the Bengals are going to have it here just past the 25. It was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Burrow looking to pass. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
All right, rifles one. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. So potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Running left, it's Henry. And across the choke, into the end zone. Touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
He's tough, folks. I mean, he's glowing. The man's been glowing since the first quarter.
Point up and good from Santoso. And the lead is down to 2.
He's got to keep the ball out of our quarterback's hands.
Off Richter to kick off. Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown. As they nurse this small lead.
Joe Mixon just ain't got that same juice, you know what I mean? He ain't got that juice, baby.
What I mean by that is discipline. The guys feeling the
Joe just ain't got that juice, baby.
no one over pursuing and making a very nice play.
Third down. Come on. Third down. Yep. Inches. Inches.
Well, you certainly have
3rd and inches.
They're playing this
You
game
feel me?
at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he is
They out here just begging for a first right there.
Yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Mixon with a first down carry.
That's Joey Bosa, man. What you think you doing, Tim?
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football and making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Levante David. And into the end zone, a pick six.
I'm here. Get out of here. Yeah, full of shit. Yeah, full of shit. That jugger threw a pick six, and he knows it. And he knows it.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. 73 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Mixon.
No, sir. No, sir. No soup for you.
Not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
They give to Mixon.
4th down. Let's go. Let's go. Give me that. Give me that rock. Give me that rock. Out of bounds. Out of bounds. Let's go. Let's go. Out of bounds, folks.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
It don't matter. Here comes the trade.
Reed there to bring him down.
Here comes the trade.
Now a handoff to Henry. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Derrick Henry. Bulldozes past him.
It's you bulldoze somebody. Oh, the man is too good right there. You know, he said, I don't need that special. I don't need the special sauce.
One of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
The man said he don't need a special sauce, Scott.
Play, and it's 2nd down. Henry up the middle. Oh, no, he lost the football. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover,
yeah, bring it back.
Take a second look at this just
yeah,
to
thank
make
you.
sure.
He was down, man. The man been down. The man been down, bruh. The man been down, Scott.
Big 3rd
Come
down.
on.
Field goal from this
Come
spot,
on.
57 yards.
Come on, Tim.
A little closer.
You don't want to win like that.
Henry. And he stopped up short of the 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
Up and good for Santoso.
No,
They have taken
baby.
So he waited on the sideline for his first
They
chance.
need it. Oh, he needs it bad. He needs it bad. Don't fumble. Don't fumble, young man. Don't fumble. 2:26 to go. 2:26 to go, young man.
Bengals drive about to get going. And last time they were stopped on 4th down. Had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that
2nd and 7.
down Do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench
Second
and
and
say,
7.
let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on fourth versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a fourth down stop. Making them punt.
Oh, it was a bad throw.
But a fourth down stop, that's almost
Big third down. Huge miss right there. Huge.
Understand he's just down one
position. Huge miss.
Happened by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
On a bad time late for
Threw it right to the Parker safety. Parker and the Niners cooking. Niners cooking. Oh, look at it. Oh, he did the old. Oh. Oh, he threw it right to him. Where was he throwing it, yo?
20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now it's Henry. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get.
They want the down. They want the penalty. Oh, they're going to give him another down. I don't know about that, coach. I don't know about that one.
Backwards a bit.
Don't know about that one.
So following the hole, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. After the penalty, it's Henry. And I think this defense knew what was coming.
Trying to strip me out here.
Smothered behind the line.
This motherfucker out here trying to strip him. Strip him. Scott.
2nd and long, but you
got a little nervous, huh? A little nervous.
Again, it's Henry. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock.
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Up and good for Santoso. And they add on and get a little bit of a cushion. It's 20-16 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction.
Everyone with the Niners with Derrick Henry. Oh.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation. But in
that was another pig.
That'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
And it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a
Bengals are scared. That's a 4th. That is not a 1st.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Oh, did he burn his last time out?
Now the Bengals going to signal for their
last one?
final timeout. As they'll get a chance to
he needs a touchdown here, folks.
The first down. Here's Burrow. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Burrow. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
He finds his man complete. It's Schmidt.
Tick, 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 tick.
Conversion. Throwing, Burrow. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times.
28 seconds.
Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
Burrow. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot. He let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted.
We out there throwing it, baby. Let's go.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception.
You had me on the ropes.
Because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
And that's caught inside the 30. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. That one looks like he'll throw here. And incomplete on the deep.
GG's. Oh my God. GG, that's good.
But they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression?